Hey everybody, it's Marshall McKee. This is my Agent Carter Season 2, Episode 7 review and rundown. Oh my gosh, this episode was so good. I just did my Episode 6 video, if you guys haven't seen it yet. But this episode was really, really good. And the reason why I say it was really, really good is just because of it was just really good. I feel like Dotty was the biggest thing of this episode. Like, when she was, like, the rescue mission thing joke, which is just supposed to be a rescue, and I feel like Dottie's just the best character right now. Outside of, like, the main, the main three being Sousa, Jarvis, and Peggy. A little bit of Anna, too. Anna was actually a really cool character. I really like her, as well. Not the frozen Anna, but the Anna on Agent Carter, Jarvis's wife. But anyway, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna talk all about it, so let's get started. Okay, so we're going to be doing this Agent Carter video, but this is today, Marshall. I actually did that clip yesterday, and didn't finish the video. But anyway, we're going to get on to this Agent Carter review, so let's get started. So this episode was really good, and I'm not just saying that. It was actually a really good episode for the season. I'm glad that they're extending the season to 10 episodes instead of 8, because I feel like 8 episodes is just way too short. I think that it would be better if it was a Netflix show if they want to do 8 episodes, but it's not a Netflix show, it's a TV show, so it needs to be longer. So it's going to be 10 episodes instead of 8, which is really good. But anyway, in this episode, Dotty, of course, is captured, and she's getting interrogated by Vernon Masters. Of course, she can't be broken. Like, nothing can break Dotty, let's be honest here, until Whitney comes into the picture. But she's getting interrogated. She's making all these, really fun jokes and things like that. Like, all these awesome things, like your mother and things like that about, like, the story that he's telling in this episode and all that. I love Dottie's personality. I love the actress who plays her, too. Like, she does a really good, attitude, I guess you could say. Like, the you can't break me assassin attitude. And I really like that. But anyway, Whitney comes in, totally breaks her because, her powers are off the charts. You've never really seen anybody like that before until we get to Loki and Ultron and all that stuff in the present day. But it was really cool to see how Whitney used her powers against her. I thought originally that they were going to team up, like Dotty was like finally free and like Whitney would take her under her wing. But I guess it makes sense that she didn't. But anyway, it was really cool to see Dotty get interrogated by Whitney. I thought that was really interesting. Meanwhile, Wilks is back at the house, and of course he's in the containment unit. He's fine. And then Anna is there too. Anna was really interesting in this episode. I really like Anna as a character. She's one of my favorite newer characters that we've been seeing, along with Whitney and maybe a little bit of Calvin, but he died, so it's not really that big of a character. But, it was really interesting to see Wilks, of course. Whitney came back to the house, kind of talked to him about Zero Matter, and, and how he can't survive out of the cage. Of course, he did come out of the cage, but he can only survive temporarily outside of the cage. So she said, well, I have, like, unlimited Zero Matter powers. We can learn from each other. Because he stays stabilized as long as he have a little bit of Zero Matter. He gets tangible, which I thought was really interesting. But anyway, it's really interesting because Anna ends up going after Whitney and says, hey, you can't do this. Like, this is a violation. Like, come on, let's be real here. She gets shot. I loved the reaction when Jarvis was leaving Whitney's place, when Jarvis escaped. I loved it when he was like, what did he say? Well, he said, like, come on, or something like that. Or he said, like, move now. Yeah, that's what he said, move now. And how he got really, I think that's what he said, but how he got really aggressive and, like, just, like, I love that. Like, and if Anna, like, at the end of the video, or at the end of the episode, sorry, you definitely saw him just, like on the edge. So if Anna, I think that Anna might actually die, and at Season 3, if they get a Season 3, it'll lead into Jarvis having this big, like, arc about how he doesn't want to help Peggy anymore and stuff like that. I think that's what totally should happen. What do you guys think? Comment down below. But yeah, Anna's in the hospital. We're going to see what happens with her next time. Dottie did escape, so we're going to also have to see what happens with her too. Links in there to my other Agent Carter videos, and links in there to my Twitter, Instagram, vlog channel, and Sims channel. I do have to catch up with a lot of other videos. I have to do Legends of Tomorrow, Girl Meets World, Bunked. I have to do Star Wars Rebels, so it's all going to come as soon as possible. So thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.